I'm going to show you a little bit about the algorithm that we've created that has actually been confirmed by a MIT professor of mathematics and a Duke University mathematics professor, that the algorithm I've created is perpetual, and it's an infinity circle that will continue to go on and on and on. So we have new YouTube videos that explains everything very, very nicely with some graphics. And I'll go ahead and mute everybody out again, Rashawn, if you need to.
Yeah, and just unmute yourself after I do that. Guys,
I will.
Make sure that you're muting yourselves, please.
And so it's very, very special because this week we are actually launching a website that is going to turn, we can go ahead and keep muting people out. We got a lot of people joining tonight because we have two special guests. Go ahead and mute.
Unmute yourself, Ben.
And you have started the recording, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we have two special guests tonight. One of my very good friends that I met a couple of years ago. His name is Tim Brown. He's from Notre Dame, Heisman Trophy winner and Hall of Fame NFL player from the Raiders. We got a whole bunch of Raiders. I had a very wonderful dinner just a couple of days ago with Stephon Adams, who was a defensive back with the Raiders. He lives here in the Atlanta area. I'm in Atlanta. I'm on a basically 8 to 12 week road trip. I'm going to be making my way down to Tampa next, and then Fort Lauderdale, running around with Julius and some other friends, and then Miami again, and then making my way back up. This is really, really big time, guys. We have people all over the globe that are hearing about what we're doing because it's very, very special. The gifting concept started out in Africa, what was called a susu, and it was a savings club. And it was a lot different than what it is now. It used to be, let's just say 10 or 100 people, whatever, would get into a savings club, and let's just say 10, 9 of them would send one person money each week. And then eventually, that person, everyone would keep sending money back. They came up with this idea of this circle, this blossom, this flower, whatever, where there's 8 fires, 4 winds, 2 earths, and then 1 water. Well, bottom line is that beautiful concept, but it was a pyramid. There was no way that it would never, ever not bottom out. They always keep bottoming out, where everyone in those communities, all those, and I got in one. Cyrus Yarbrough from MTV reached out to me in late August last year, and it was a $1,400 one. I actually met with the founder of that community, where it grew from May to August to over 30,000 people. I was just with him in Miami, and he was very proud that 5,000 of the 30,000 got gifted through the water, but 25,000 people did not. Okay, and I was one of them. And they're moving to something else, and I was not happy about this. So I went all Goodwill Hunting or Rain Man on a whiteboard over a weekend, and I really crunched the numbers, and the numbers would hurt your brain. But the algorithm has a couple other things, and I'm going to start with that because it's kind of important. So our algorithm has numbers, human behavior, psychology, community, culture, and simplicity. You're going to see tonight is that what's going on is. I don't know what's going on right there. You guys can see me, right?
Yeah.
I'll mute everybody out. Okay, there I am. What's going on here?
I'm not quite sure what that is.
Okay, I'm back. Everything's back now. So the bottom line is that, guys, everyone, when you gift into this community, you gift in and literally you don't do anything but be a fly on the wall. You heard a bunch of people at the beginning of it talking about compounding. In our community, one person averages over 4, about 4.5, close to 5 people. So the whole thing of ever having to bring in 2 people and 2 people is non-existent. And you're going to go there. And this is where I met with the billionaire hedge fund guy recently with Julius Jones, who's also speaking tonight. Julius is from Notre Dame, played for the Cowboys, Seattle Seahawks, and then the Saints. They're both going to speak tonight. The reason why is I want you guys to understand all walks of people are in this community. And we have teachers, doctors, nurses, dentists, real estate agents, all types of people, to people that aren't able to work, to people that have businesses and everything else in between. That's the community culture, ages 18 up to 80, 90-year-olds. And it's just really amazing, empathic people. So what happens is when you gift into this community, literally we ask you to not talk to anybody, to learn, to just literally just be a fly on the wall. Okay. Once we get you blessed with the water, which is going to take a few months, you're going to be a believer. And if you choose at that time to talk to family, friends, or anyone, you can. Now, if you want to talk to people and you believe in everything, that's fine ahead of time. A lot of people are going to be skeptical and say, okay, whenever you get gifted, maybe I'll do it then. Things are going to get easier as we keep going on because we have influencers, big time influencers that are going to keep coming in the community. We have a person that is literally a consultant to Elon Musk that's gifting into the community, because March 18th, Thursday, March 18th, a little over a week from now, new members will open back up. We've been closed out for over 6 weeks to new members because we had to create profiles for the website and a bunch of stuff. Most gifting communities and susus out there do not even last 6 weeks, okay? Let alone, how do they do it? They could never do it without people bringing in two. We're able to do this because we do not need, and we close the same amount of boards that we've been closing since October without bringing any new people in during this 6-week period. We closed out the community in October after September for 4 weeks, okay, and did the same thing. We actually closed out more boards in October than we did in September. So the concept works. So here's what goes on, guys. This is what I want to show you. This is what's exciting. Okay, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to fill this all in. I'm going to show you how 1,400 gift into someone's life is going to. You can see this whole board. Can you see the whole board there?
Yeah, it's all. Yeah,
okay.
It's good. Yep.
Okay,
you're perfect.
I'm going to fill this all in. Where it's going to end up, if you choose, to $1,456,000 per year. Anyone can go watch one of the new videos. We have some screenshots from a USA Today article, also from a Forbes article. Right now, I can give everyone on the phone $15,000 today. It's a tax-free gift. It's called the estate and gift tax exemption. The wealthy have been using it forever. There's a Forbes article where a tax attorney that's a contributing writer for Forbes literally says, if you're rich, the time to start a gifting plan is now. The rich have been using this. So that's there. You can get up to $11.58 million over your lifetime. I'm going to show you how we get there. So everything's always times 8. So when you give $1,400 into the community, okay, you're going to get in a few months $11,200 back from the community. Okay, that's what's going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to re-gift and compound a percentage of this. You're going to keep. Do this a little bit bigger. 4,200 in your pockets. So that's an extra $2,800 profit already of tax-free gifts, and you got your $1,400 back. But what you're going to do is you're going to re-gift $1,400. The reason why we're communities, we have a community called Gifting Community Extreme, which is a $2,800. We also have Elite, which is frozen right now. We're not leveling up to that one. But the Extreme, the $2,800, which you're going to gift into, is where you get $22,004. So when you get $22,004 from here, and you get another $11,200 from here, this adds up to $33,600 on its way. Okay, so that right there is only $4,200 of that. So to add those up, there's 84. What you're going to start doing is what we call cash flow or sprinkle spots for 8 weeks. The algorithm, we're going to get back to that, is the 1,400 community is meant to be between 6 to 8 weeks from gift to blessing. It's taking a little bit longer right now because we're doing everything manually, but it's going to get back to that. So when you gift a 350 gift times 8, okay, you can do the math on your calculators. This equals 350 equals $2,800. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Could you imagine starting getting that every week tax free? That's like $4,000 a week W-2. We also have these 700 sprinkle and cash flow spots, which are $5,600. Okay, so what happens is you're going to start doing 350 a week. So 350 a week times 8 weeks is what? That times 8. That's another 2,800. So you're going to do another 2,800 of the 350 spots over 8 weeks, which equals out to another $22,400. This adds up to $56,000. It's just $56,000. Okay, $56,000 on its way. So this right here, to get the first 11.2 is going to take a few months. You're going to re-gift 7,000 of it, keep 4,200 in your pocket. You're going to have 56,000 on the way. We'll tell you what to do there, but most likely you're going to gift at least 31,000 back in the community and keep 25,000 in your pocket, or something like that. But here's what I wanted to show you what happens. In our community, why we're not a pyramid or anything else, you don't ever have to invite anyone to the community, literally never have to invite anyone, but you have to compound. If you do not re-gift and compound, you'll be removed from the community. So when you gift in our community as one person, you equal 1. But when you start compounding and you start doing the 350 a week for 4 weeks, so 350 times 4 is what? Times 4. So times 350 times 4 is 1,400. So over 4 weeks, you now equal 2 people in the community. When you start gifting 700 a week over 4 weeks, that's another 2 1,400s. You actually equal 3 people, because you always have this 1,400 out there. So you equal 3 people in the community. You're going to keep leveling up where a lot of people in the community are now at. You're gifting 1,400 a week. So 1,400 a week, that's 4 weeks plus your 1 out there. So 1,400 of 5, that's another 4. Anyways, you equal 5 people in the community. Eventually, you're going to get to the point where you're gifting 2,800 a week. If you do that over 4 weeks, 2,800, that's another 8 plus the 14 out there. You actually equal 9 people in the community. And eventually, I'm going to go back to the board here. Eventually, you're going to have your 1,400 gift out there, and you're gifting in 3,500 a week, which is a 2,800 plus a 7, and you equal 11 in the community. Right now, our community averages 4.5 people. This is why we never have to invite anybody to the community. However, this is where it gets fun. So you're going to compound this all up. You're going to keep compounding this up. When you get to the point where you've compounded up to 3,500 a week, okay? $3,500 a week times 8, that equals $28,000 a week. 28,000 times 52 weeks, and you guys can do the calculator later. You can watch this again. Times 52 weeks equals $1,456,000 a year of tax-free gifts. Now, here's what's exciting too, and I'm going to get Timmy on and then Julius on as well. Guys, we're much more than just a gifting community. We have huge opportunities for further diversification into real estate projects. We have a lot of directors and producers and writers for Amazon and Netflix and for movies. I mean, I just got pitched a Steven Spielberg movie. You guys have no idea, because I have another celebrity-based fundraising platform and things that are launching as well. This isn't my new thing. The other thing is that we have a lot of PR that's going to be coming out. We have a big, huge fundraiser for St. Jude at the end of this month. We're going to raise a few $100,000 for them. And just a lot of different things going on. So that's outside it. But real estate, diversification, the financial, mortgage services, travel services, this is going to become a real community with many other services that are going to be providing tax services and so on. Okay. And we're going to be going international, because there's literally, over the last couple decades, a couple 100 million people globally that have gifted into gifting communities and susus. Guess what? It's so sad that probably an average of 80%, let's even go lower, 70% have never got blessed, or they had to go somewhere else to get blessed to try to recover their money. It's sad. With us, literally, we're perpetual forever. Everyone is re-gifting and compounding because it only makes sense. Why not? Why not get yourself into a different place financially forever? Why not work within something that the wealthy have been utilizing forever in the IRS tax system? And why not be part of a culture of people where we're helping average people, middle class, low class, but we have people that are worth over hundreds of millions of dollars that are gifting that. Okay, this is all completely legit and right there. And with that being said, Tim Brown and Julius Jones, are you guys available to talk? Are you guys here? Nope, Donna's screen sharing. Donna, go ahead and unscreen share, babe. Love you. You accidentally screen shared, Donna.
Donna.
Or you might be able to go into Donna, Roshana, and undo that.
Yeah.
And hold on a second. I'm gonna text Tim and Julius.
No, she's got to do it herself, because I can't undo it.
Okay.
Yep, I got it. I got it. Well, didn't stop it. Donna. I'm saying stop participant sharing, and it's not stopping it. So.
All right. I'm gonna step off real quick and hold on. I'll call Donna if I have to. Hold on. Hold on.
Donna. Okay, Donna. So. All right. Ben, unmute yourself if you're on. I think he's still not on yet, guys. Hold on. There's not an option on there. I'll unmute you. Okay. Where are you, Ben? For me to unmute you, I don't even see you. You're on my first page. There you are. Gotcha. Go ahead.
All right. And you got to unmute Tim Brown and you got to unmute Julius Jones. That's what's going on.
All right. Unmute Julius Jones. I got you, Julius. I'm going to find Tim Brown in a second here.
Hey, so Timmy's calling me, Julius. He goes, dude, I'm on there, but I can't get unmuted.
No worries.
All right, Timmy, get on.
All right, let me find Tim. All right, hold on. I gotta find him.
It's under Charisse, which also Charisse is one of ours. So sorry about this, everyone.
Oh,
Timmy,
it's under Charisse. Okay.
It's under Charisse. Okay, we got.
Why did you just mute again? Okay, that's weird.
Now I'm unmuted again.
I'm not doing it. I didn't touch anything.
No, you're fine. Tim was calling me. So all right, you got Julius
okay,
here,
got
right?
you.
Unmuted.
So under Charisse Brown, right?
Yes, under Charisse.
Yep, got it. Okay.
All right, cool. There we go.
They're both unmuted. So Julius,
thank you.
I got you guys. All right.
What's up, JJ?
Timmy, my man, how you doing, brother?
Good, brother. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too, man.
Look at that, sporting the colors there. A little bit of Notre Dame. The helmet in the background. New beautiful home, Timmy, that you got.
Yes,
and
sir.
I know without going in there, but the community's awesome, right?
Without a doubt, man.
This
has been a pleasure and a blessing for me. I got involved with this, to help a friend and Ben, and to help my wife who was, underwater with trying to run one in another susu or whatever. And what I've gotten out of it has been complete joy. Seeing my kids who are involved also. Talking to them the other day about a year and a half from now, how this could look for them. That their eyes got about this big. But it's a beautiful thing when you can literally plan your future the way these kids are going to be able to do it. So I got 3 or 4 of my kids on. My oldest son was like, oh, I don't need this. But now he's like, hey, Dad, can I get one of those spots in the community? So this has been such a pleasure. I mean, I got so many people waiting to get on once we get up and going. It's just going to be amazing. It's a different way to invest your money and to do some things that you want to do without having to, do all the stuff
and that's the thing, Tim. It's not time consuming the way we're set up for sure. Because we literally tell people don't do anything until we get you blessed. And you and Charisse were introduced to this a couple months earlier than when I reached out to you in August, right?
Yeah. Charisse had been involved with one, I guess, for longer than I knew. And I know she had some money, but I didn't know where that cash was coming from. So, but she got to the point where she was literally running the deal and ran into all kinds of problems. The same thing that everybody runs into where all of a sudden you're trying to chase two. I think one of the things you had to bring in four people. So it just became too much. And it was a tough situation. I mean, she was up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning trying to fix these boards, and it was just impossible.
And they got hurt. And I mean, now knowing and talking to other people that have been around this space, no other community could close out for 6-7 weeks now where we're at and keep doing what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that was the problem that they were having, and then, you had people in the middle who get their money and don't want to give back in. And then, you got a big problem with that. So, I mean, my wife, I'm sure out of her own pocket, probably paid over $20,000 back to people just to make everybody happy and close out all these boards. So, so this has certainly been a blessing, and she's loving what she's doing, being an administrator, helping out.
Yep.
So it's just been absolutely great.
Yeah, and that's where the community culture comes in with the people that we're inviting, guys. There's expectations at the beginning. You don't have to do anything. Wait till get blessed. Follow the standard plan. If you want to invite people earlier or whenever, that's fine to learn about it. But the culture is that you re-gift with us. That is it. That's expected from the beginning. So that's one of the things that we're working on that's going to get better. But man, Tim, because right away, remember when I said to you, I said, I got something, man. You can turn $1,400 into $11,000. You go, it's a susu. I go, you know about this? Do you remember?
I remember, because I was calling you trying to get you to come help us.
I know.
So
crazy, right?
be one of my two, but I'm just happy things worked out the way they did. And this is just a beautiful thing, man. I'm glad you got all those doubts washed away from everybody. So now people can be involved and be free to do what they need to do.
And we're going to be doing so much more. And I'm going to be in Dallas in April here. I'm going to spend some time. We're going golf. Remember, you owe me at least one round.
Good,
But then Julius, okay, a little bit younger generation and stuff like that. Brendan Fagan started talking to one of my boys in Philadelphia, and Julius just got his first blessing through the water. Julius, what was that like, man?
Well, what's up, everybody? Thanks for having me, Ben. You're looking very debonair with that vest on, man.
I tried.
Yes, how are you?
How you doing? So Brendan Fagan, a good friend of mine, introduced me to the gifting community. And, I've always heard about, susus and things like that, but no one ever invited me before. So it was new to me in the beginning. After a couple of conversations with Brendan and then watching Ben Zoom, I was immediately, I saw the vision, and, it was pretty clear to me. So I made a decision to go ahead and jump right in, full-fledged jump in. For me, it just made sense, right? Like I've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in certain companies and gotten absolutely nothing out of it. So, but handshakes and applauses and you spent this much money and you got this, but what did you get from it? And I got absolutely nothing from it. This is a situation where, you invest a small amount of money, or a large amount of money, and you see returns almost immediately. You play with the stock market, you know how volatile that is.
And Julius, I don't want to cut you off there, but you were at the dinner with the gentleman that you invited to me. That was a big time. He's a billionaire that from hedge funds down to now owns half the real estate in Fort Lauderdale, it seems like.
Right.
And at the beginning of the dinner, very standoffish,
Mm-hmm.
this is a scam. It's, pyramid, But what was it like by the end of it when he was talking about, just to kind of explain to them what happened after he methodically went through our dinner?
Well, he's a numbers guy. So compounding and stocks and all that stuff, he wasn't understanding the compounding. He was looking at it from a stock standpoint where we're compounding, the compounding is what we do. We build the money, you invest back in, you watch it grow. He didn't understand it that way, but by the end of the conversation, he wanted to know how much he could put in. Is pretty much what happened. So, Ben is a mastermind with numbers and communication, and he's got a very an amazing gift on how to break things down to the simplest form so everyone can understand it. I feel very blessed and lucky to have the opportunity to be in something that I can stand on and tell people if I want or not tell people if I want. I'm in a position now where, my kids are young, but they want in. I got a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old, and they want in. right? They're selling Xbox games. They're doing whatever they got to do to get in. They want a piece of the action. So it really is. It's really an amazing opportunity, and just being on the Telegram and listening and talking to different people, and all the love that's on Telegram. It's not false. It's not phony. It's all real, and I'm very thankful. I haven't.
And I'm glad you bring that up there, Julius. Guys, if you're looking for finally a community, I stopped watching the news and all these things. A group of people that really are wanting to be cheerleaders for you in your life, and the stories that we're going to be doing. Like Julius has his gym down there in Fort Lauderdale. If you're ever in that area, want to get a good workout in. He's got a nice gym, things like that. As a pro athlete, and that's the thing, guys. Today, with the big thing was Dak Prescott's contract. And Timmy will talk about it like, holy wow. Okay, even you, Julius, holy wow. These type of contracts anymore. Julius did play for the Cowboys as well as for Seattle and then for the Saints. And then, Timmy just was in the Raiders forever. And, these guys, they made good money, but the pressure and everything else, the risk and all that stuff is extremely high. And they're in this because they're smart people, diversification. It's not much work. You don't have to do much, maybe go have fun with me down in Fort Lauderdale when I come down there. That's about it, right, Julius?
Yeah.
Timmy has to take me golfing, things like that. But the bottom line is the energy of everyone, okay? And everyone's excited. And with what's going on now, that I get to prove the model and get the website up, if the apps are coming, me and Tim have something going on big with a bank. We won't talk about that. There's just things going on, and Julius has other big things planned too. And these are just a little bit. Guys, we have influencers in the community that have hundreds of millions of followers and hundreds of thousands of followers. I'm going to be out in Vegas pretty soon. Got some really big people out in Vegas that we're getting in the community. So, the point is that the reason why I wanted to have these ND boys on, I still call them Notre Dame boys always. That's my passion about it. Me and Julius talked about it. He had other options, but that was Notre Dame. Timmy, same thing. Other options, but it's Notre Dame. And these guys are smart men. And, they persevered through a lot, and they're now persevering through life. Okay. Everyone has their peaks and valleys. Okay. And this is going to get everyone there. Everyone. It's all walks of people. You can be anywhere. And if you compound and do this right, I'm going to help you. The community is going to help you get to that 11.58 million max tax-free gifts, because we help you either have 1,000 people give you $1,500 in a year, or 100 people get you to 15,000, something in between. And, Julius is on his way now, regifting and compounding. Timmy, he's got so much, and Cerise and all that stuff. And guys, everyone just have to believe in all of us that we're here to help you. And Thursday, March 18th, new members are going to be able to gift in. All the members this Thursday, you guys are going to start web-based gifting. Everyone needs to throw a gift in. Find $350. Do one gift on one board. And everything's going to start flying along. And we're going to control this growth. And you guys don't really understand. I'm going to have more people around the world trying to gift in. We have people around the world, but around the country gift in. We're not going to let them all in. Members get to invite people first. So anything you want to close on, Tim? I'll let Tim go first. You want to close on anything, Timmy?
No, I'm good. I'm just really happy that everything is coming together. Can't wait again for the website to get going. I think that just really takes this thing to the next level. Looking forward to it, man. Proud of you, man. I keep saying that. I guess I shouldn't say that. You were made for greatness, I guess. So I knew that when I met you at the golf tournament 3 years ago.
I know. And Tim, we've never really fully talked about the full story, and I've talked about that, how I got there, and I was sitting at table one, how we saw later. But I got out there because what's his name out in Chicago that runs those venues? It's all serendipitous.
Right.
How we've
No
all
doubt.
met, and
No
Julius
doubt.
being in my life now, and all this stuff.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, appreciate you, Julius. You want to close on anything?
Yeah. I just want to say, I'm from a large family. I have a large family, a lot of, brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, all that stuff. And what I found over the many years is offering an opportunity to someone is much better than just handing them something. And I think that this is an opportunity that, if you have a loved one or a friend or anyone that you care about, you want to offer them, give them something that's going to take them to the next level. This is an opportunity, right? This is something that they can do on their own. They can build, they can watch it, they can introduce their loved ones to it. Like it's an ongoing situation, and it's all love. You know, it really is. It's really cool. And like I said before, I'm really blessed to be a part of this. So thank you, Ben. You are amazing, rock star. Let's keep it going.
Yep, and I'll see you in a few days down in Port. We'll have some fun. All right, I
Tim, my
love
man.
you guys. Everybody have a great night. We'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Let me play. Bye, guys. Well, wait, unmute yourselves. Hold on. Go ahead, guys.
Shonda on the
Hey,
IT
all
stick.
right.
Shauna, we love you.
I do love
Thank
Trey.
you.
GCI for life.
Yeah,
Hey,
baby.
everyone.
Hi, beautiful Phoebe.
Thursday, y'all.
Callie in the house.
Hi, Michelle, Barbara.
Hey.
Taking on Thursday.
Way to go,
Bye.
Rashonda.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Michelle, Barbara,
Thank
Michelle.
you, guys.
Hey, family.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Nice, everybody.
Okay.